If the truck don't block the waterfall, please don't block the waterfall. Thank you, waterfall. Thank you, trucker. Definitely glad we're not going eastbound. Oh, thank you, honey, because I was trying to figure it out. Because I bet there was what, 15? Well, you think there was about 15 fire trucks?
Several.
Yeah, a lot of fire trucks and emergency crew. One of these 18-wheelers that was full of packages turned over and was on fire, wasn't it? And packages all over the place. So somebody's going to be missing some packages. I just hope everybody's all right in the truck. Packages can be replaced, people can't. But look at this mess. We've been in messes like this, haven't we, honey?
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for the one that was in. I hope the one in the wreck is fine. That's the main thing. But yeah, everybody's out socializing. And I know Bev don't watch this, but Bev, this kind of looks like where you were at with the blockages, if you know what I mean. Look, there's Walmart. Eli, Walmart. Well, we know where there's a lot of 18-wheelers. They're right here stuck. They can't go nowhere. I wonder how many miles that is.
Several.
It is, isn't it? People's running hot. Oh, sorry about that. I quit looking at the camera and looked down, and you was looking at the sky thing. Big old break right here. Oh, that one must be broke down. Wow. That is a lot. They must have been here for a while because people's out socializing. People were coming out of the woods and taking their break earlier. Wow. That's the way I look at it. They might as well get out and meet people if they're going to have to be stuck here a while, because they're not going anywhere for quite a while, I don't think, because it's going to take a while to clean it up. We were up on it before I could get a picture of it. Did you see ambulance personnel or just?
Yeah,
they were there. Okay.
Had a couple of them.
We came up on it so fast. Kenny thought they was working on the roads, but there was so many. I've never seen that many fire trucks at any one event. Have you? Never. Not in our areas. But yeah, traffic just keeps going. We're on our way home. Aren't we, Eli? I hadn't even picked up the camera till now. I've been just chilling. Eli's doing his thing, and Kenny's trying to stay awake. He got it. He was awake most of the night too. But yeah, it's gonna be several miles.
Them people might as well get out of their camper, get out there and get in their camper and relax.
Yeah, if they got a camper, they might as well just socialize, because I don't think they're gonna go anywhere for a while, because they're not letting anybody through. It's got both. No, both lanes are totally blocked.
All three.
Oh, was there 3 lanes? Between the truck that wrecked and all the humongous fire trucks and all the other emergency personnel. Yeah, they're not going through anytime soon. And I feel for them, because we've been there, haven't we? On this end, we've been there. One thing we learned years ago, before we moved to the country, was when you get on the interstate, just make sure you got plenty of gas, number one, right?
Yeah.
That is. I told Kenny this could be a video in itself before we get done.
Well, at least
Hey, what I was going to tell you is what we learned years ago. When you get on the interstate, if all possible, make sure all your fluids are topped off. You got a tank full of gas. Omi always does that anymore before she comes to the lake. Because you never, ever know when you're traveling where you're going to get stuck. And try to always have snacks and drinks, right? And toilet paper. I didn't say that. Eli, do you need toilet paper today? Did you need toilet paper today? No. They always have something in your car. That's what we try to do. I keep putting my hand up here. I'm sorry. Even when I worked, I always try to keep snack bags and extra stuff because I never knew when I might break down and stuff because I worked on the road. But anyway, I think we're fixed Black Mountain, 7 miles. We're entering
it right now.
Oh, we're going up it right. And by the time I got done talking, the backup's not back here yet. But
Are you serious?
Oh, he was gonna move in on. He was moving in. Honey, is he still gonna move in on you? I'm gonna keep the camera on in case he does. Because we already had one move in on us earlier, didn't we? And sometimes they get awfully close. And they're a lot bigger than us, so it scars me. But we're going up Black Mountain, he said. So this will be when we will be going slower. Did you put the oil? Check your, okay. I'll be glad when the trees that out. But yeah, now we're just trucking along behind the trucks. And as you see, they're slowing down very slow because they cannot make it up this mountain fast. I know that from before. Yeah, they struggle to get up this incline. Do you ever have a vehicle when you was doing a lot of traveling through here that had a hard time making up this incline?
The only car I've ever had on here was that 280ZX.
280ZX.
I had no problem.
Oh, it can go no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, it went so far. It went so good that it kind of got you a ticket too, didn't it? It did.
Right below this mountain.
Right below this mountain. So he wasn't going slow at all. Gosh, that's been 20-something years ago.
Well, actually, it was in Hickory.
It was
where it happened.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was traveling back and forth for work for Clayton Homes and got a ticket. Was that the only speeding ticket you've ever had?
Never had.
Only ticket my husband's ever had was in Hickory, North Carolina. And don't start getting one now. I don't think you can get one going uphill.
Well, I could.
But we'll be back. We're on our way home. We're going to go get Miss Lexi. Miss Lexi's been looking out the window. It's long. Now, hang on. That incline is long.
It didn't seem like that going down.
Eli said hi. He waved. If y'all seen, we got our stuff piled up back there, blankets and jackets. It's warmer today. It's actually 59, but I thought, well, it says 60, didn't it? So it's pretty close. And I put you back this way to tell you something now, done forgot. Oh, Lexi. Been looking out Michelle's window waiting on her mommy to come home. So we're heading to get her. And then we're going to head home, aren't we? And I know somebody my ears started. We're just now getting that altitude because You know how you're supposed to chew gum? Mom and Dad used to give us chewing gum when we go up a mountain.
Wow, we're at the top.
But I have no, yeah, I can tell my ears are all stopped up. These 18-wheelers must know there's a backup because they're pulled over on this side, just parked. There's still snow out there. I still see snow. Yeah, I see it. Well, can't see it. Can't see it if I don't. You can't see it if I don't reverse the camera. Me turning around with you ain't gonna show it to you, is it? Well, I think it was just that one little area decided to stay cold enough to hold on to a few snowflakes because it was definitely snow.
Snowflakes?
Well,
snow boulders.
They were boulders.
I can see where they packed it in there.
Yeah, they packed it in. It was just in that one stretch, though.
Big ice blocks.
Yeah.
Where they plowed it in.
Right. I think rain's in the forecast, I was told this morning for tomorrow, and with the way the sky looks, it looks like more like this evening. But I don't know.
We got no sun on this side, do we?
Not today. Not today. Well,
You jinxed us?
he said, did I jinx us?
You did?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
But I did. If y'all watched the video earlier, you'll know that there was a traffic jam going up the other way because of an 18-wheeler wreck. Now look, we're in a jam. We're closer to home though. I don't know how long this jam's gonna last, but this whole right lane right here was 18-wheelers, wasn't it? I think all the 18.
They can't drive this lane.
Oh, is that it? They have to stay in the right-hand lane. We're in the gorge, right? So they have to stay in the right-hand lane. And I told Kenny, I said, I bet we're going to be stopping too. And yep, here we are. I'll bring you back when we find out, or if we find out what the traffic jam is. If the truck don't block the waterfall, please don't block the waterfall. Thank you, waterfall. Thank you, trucker. That's pretty. Let me see if I can get closer. We got some of those closer to the house. Remember going to between Walmart and Eli school. I don't know. No, it don't really run off like that though, does it? That's pretty. But boy, the truckers are out today. One thing about it, I wonder how that side's doing up ahead. I hate it for you people, but you may be stopped up miles up the road now. I don't know how long it's been since we passed it. What, hour? Half hour? I have no clue.
It's been longer than that.
Been longer than that. I would say I've slept since then, but I haven't. Still in the traffic jam, right lane closed, which probably tells me it's probably road construction, but I have no clue. I can't remember when we came up whether they were having road construction or not.
Well, I didn't remember seeing no traffic.
You didn't remember
either,
either,
that was
did
on
you?
the weekend. This is a weekday.
Well, that's true. That was weekend. This is week, so maybe they are working on the roads today.
Yeah.
And it's warmer weather. So we'll find out, but I think we're going to come out of this traffic jam a little bit faster than our fellow drivers on the other side.
Well, see, at least once you get in the single line, it's moving a little bit better.
Right.
Because it's moving.
It is moving.
So there you're merging.
Right. Yeah, the merging was slow.
It's slow. I mean, it's slow, but at least it's moving.
We're moving faster. Hey, are you on gas after I just said we need a tank full when you get on the interstate?
Almost 3/4.
Well, good, because we had a whole tank when we first got on. But we'd be hurting if we was on a quarter of a tank. We'd be almost out by now, wouldn't we? Or half a tank, we might run out before we get to the next.
If we were at a quarter of a tank when we got on the interstate, we'd be empty.
We'd be empty now. So, again.
We wouldn't have made it this far.
So again, we're gonna stress.
Just hope them people on the interstate going that way. It's gonna be stranded for hours.
Hope have gas.
Yeah, because they're stuck.
And the only fortunate.
I mean, they have to shut their motors.
They'll have to shut it off. And I've actually had to do that in the early days.
At least it's warm enough for them. Being cold.
That's what I was fixing to say. At least it's not cold where they have to have the heat. Because if it's 10 or 20 degrees, they freeze to death right now. Which is why they say, keep a blanket in the car. Stuff to keep you warm, extra jackets, which we have because we were traveling today.
Water.
That's water, snacks. Yeah. So, I think we're almost out of it. I'll bring you back again.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Yeah, this construction, we may not have noticed it coming up, but it's been going on a while. It didn't just start for sure.
We'll lay back and take you a nap soon because we're going to be on this little street.
Eli, how would you like to be on
an hour?
Yeah, at least an hour. We'll try to get off the next exit and take a break. How's that, honey? After we get out of the traffic jam. I think it's released up here. Looks like they're going pretty good up there.
No, that's trucks.
No.
Those trucks are spacing out.
Oh yeah, that's where they're building that bridge you was telling me.
Yeah.
I remember now, we did see that coming up. Because you said they're putting a bridge in.
Yeah.
I remember that now. I don't remember seeing that crane, but that's not to say it wasn't there.
Yeah, it was. That's how I seen it.
Oh, okay. So, we'll be later than what we planned on getting home, but as long as we get there safe, I'm fine with it. Kenny said this is where the rock slide happened that closed this down for several months, didn't it? I don't know if you can see the screen that they put up. I don't know if that's the only section or not. Oh, we're back to 2 lanes, honey. How's that feel? Yay. Every time I put the phone down, there's something else going on. We're going back through the tunnel. Now I know this was the longer of the two. It was. Then we'll come up on another one. But at least it's opened up. The beginning of what they call the gorge in North Carolina. Tennessee line. Where they had the big rock slide, a couple of years or so ago. And it was closed down for a long time, wasn't it? Because we used to come through Hot Springs to get to Asheville. Which is a pretty view. It's a pretty way of coming. It just takes just a tad longer though. Maybe that's where Mama, me, and Jan ought to go sometime. Maybe we ought to go to the spa, honey. You've never been to that spa, have you?
No.
It's been a lot of years since me and Michelle and Quita went. I like the hot spring. Anyway, they say there's 20 miles of gorge. Was it 20 miles of rock slide too, or just a rock slide in one little part?
Section.
Just a section, but it closed the whole gorge off. But this is what a gorge looks like. This man was laughing at me because I was checking on that bird I made friends with to make sure it was a turkey, because I thought, well, maybe it was a guinea. But it does look like a wild turkey. He said, what other kind of turkey? I said, a turkey person puts on their dinner table. Of course, wild turkeys they do when they go hunting for.
Yep.
They don't think it's domesticated. Well, we know it ain't too domesticated. It was out in the middle of the road. kind of more traffic back in here. You ready to get out of the car, Eli? I don't think we've ever been to North Carolina and back and not made a stop one for a pit stop, have we? Have we? Well, I didn't know. We've not made one bathroom break, but we got caught on the interstate quite a bit, didn't we? He's so sleepy he can't hold his eyes open.
We got school tomorrow.
Got school tomorrow, and we're going to go get Lexi and go home and get baths. Well, kids, are you glad we're home? You didn't even miss us because you didn't feel no different except you had Lexi.
That's the only difference.
And y'all are doing the same thing y'all were doing when we left.
So I'm included.
Painting.
I'm included this
But you're included this time. Okay, I want to see your picture when you're done.
Yeah, we left Adeline's picture that I painted for her yesterday at Aunt Amy's.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. You can go get yours, Sadie.
Are you going to paint Papa's picture? He ain't never had a picture.
Yes, he
We
has.
have pictures.
Oh, has he?
In the camper.
Oh, and
And we have pictures plenty in there. We can go through them one
well,
day.
she going to make him a special one, Mommy. Her in her little red dress.
Did you?
I know somebody that's just totally wore out. And I know a little girl happy to have her mommy home. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Aren't you? Yes, you are. We done been outside, potted, and everything, hadn't we? You've had your cheese and everything.